everybody, welcome back to Muse TALKS. So today we are talking about how to keep yourself motivated. It's no secret that musicians are familiar with the word practice. From the time you begin learning your instruments to the time you are a master, you are constantly taught that consistent practice is the way to succeed. And it's true. Musicians around the globe will tell you tales of the countless hours they have put into their craft. It's hard work, but we've all had those days where we don't feel like practicing. And sometimes those days turn into weeks, months, and maybe even years. So it's important to learn how to keep yourself motivated early on in your music learning. First one, create a practice schedule. Keep in mind that not everyone functions in the same way. Some musicians may need it and others may not. If you are a consistently busy person, always on the move, creating a practice schedule might be a good way to keep yourself accountable. It can't be easy to put practice off or try to fit it into some free time only to get caught up in another task. Creating a schedule for yourself will make practicing your instrument a priority. It might be at the same times every day, or you may have different windows of time depending on the day. Schedule your practice time like you would schedule a class at school or a meeting at work. So the second one, change up the repertoire. At some point or another, we have all encountered a piece of music we just didn't like it. One of the best ways to stay motivated to practice is to choose the piece you want to learn. If you are taking lessons, don't be afraid to talk to your teacher and ask for some new material. Your teacher may want you to learn a particular set of skills, but above anything, they want you to love music. If you are learning on your own, you can always take a break from a piece for two to learn something you really enjoy. Don't feel guilty about learning something a little easier than your correct level, and even better, accept the challenges if it's more advanced. Number 3, set goals. If you are taking lessons from a teacher, you may have obvious goals like learning a piece for recital or competition. However, if you are practicing on your own, your goals might not be as clear. First, set some big picture goals. Maybe you want to learn the piece in a month or memorize it in 2 months. Second, set some smaller goals for each practice season. This can be helpful even if you have a teacher. Whether you want to tackle that taught passage on page 3 or memorize the first 12 measures of the piece, commit to completing your practice season upon completion of the goal. As a result, you don't have to look at your practice season as a certain amount of time, but rather as a goal to complete. Number 4, give a concert. If you are a musician that simply needs a deadline, a great way to motivate your practice is to give a concert. The pressures of an audience waiting to hear you perform is likely to keep accountable in your practice. And remember, practicing music is not like studying for a test. You can't just cram the night before. Number 5, take a break. Like we said before, musicians are always hearing how important it is to practice. Even though it's true, the pressures to practice every day can turn into a weight on the shoulders in the blink of an eye. It's fine to take a break. There will be days that you can't practice, so don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel like just because you missed 1 or 2 days that your whole career is going down the drain, because it's absolutely not. Life happens to everyone, so if you miss a day, you miss a day. Spend an extra 5 minutes warming up when you get back to your instrument and keep moving forward. In the same way, it's okay to take breaks during your practice season. If you are getting particularly frustrated with a passage or are feeling tired and unfocused, don't be afraid to get up and do something else for a few minutes. Clear your mind and Come back to your practice once you are feeling refreshed. Number 6, reward yourself. Because practicing is a part of the most musicians' routines, it can be easy to forget to reward yourself. Take track of your accomplishment. When you accomplish a goal or have a really successful practice season, take yourself out for ice cream, watch a film, or anything else that makes you happy. Don't lose sight of the fact that you're working hard and working towards something. Number 7, get a partner. Sometimes we just need a little nudge from someone else. Whether you want that reminder from a friend, a parent, or a fellow musician, it's up to you. You may even want to practice with someone else. For example, if you have to travel to a practice friend, grab a friend, and commit to practicing at a specific time. Just like many people used to work out buddy, having someone with similar goals to tag along can be a great motivator. So the last one is just start. It's just like we have all looked at the massive room and thought, I really need to clean this, but it's going to take so long. Of course, the result is to put it off and deal with it later, and we all know that later means much messier. It can't be very easy to approach practicing in the same way. Instead of looking at how much you have to do or how long you are about to spend practicing, you just focus on the start. Whether it's a slow warm-up or playing through an old piece, once you get started, your mind will shift gears. In no time at all, you will be plugging away at your practice and marking progress. The key is just to start. So this is some kind of way that how to keep yourself motivated, and I hope you like it. And see you next time. Bye bye.